Welcome friends to this edition number 19, the Morsk Feed. Yes, this is edition number 19, exclusive interview with Bubba Clinton. Yes, Bubba is going to talk to us about the Hilary Gate scandal. In an exclusive interview via satellite, the Morsk Global Satellite, otherwise known as Smotnik, Bubba Clinton will weigh in on the email flapu, seen only here at the Morsk Feed. Now, friends, don't forget to follow my website, morskgoodmonthly.com, where you will see a new short story every month, approximately, and to view me on YouTube and the Podomatic, and of course to buy my book, A Sexual Odyssey. It is not erotica, but it is sexy as hell. Friends, on a personal note, in these times of hidden emails, drunken Secret Service agents bunking into the White House, and racist Greek fraternities, it is nearly, if not totally, impossible to keep one's composure, not to mention optimism. Yet one movement, and one alone, may possibly lend a minuscule dollop of hope to our otherwise nightmarish, dystopian, zombie-esque daily existence. This campaign, of course, is peanut butter for peace. As France, this international revolution is destined someday to change the course of humanity. Unless, of course, you have the peanut allergy, in which case you might as well just forget about it. Well, now for this week's stories, there are not too many of them. Two Secret Service agents crashed their car into the White House barrier. Apparently they were drunk. When asked to give his comment in the matter, Vice President Joe Biden said, quote, "They probably spotted Ash Carter's wife flying a drone on the White House lawn and wanted to give her a quick groping." Likely explanation, Joe. Dr. Nancy Snyderman resigned as medical editor of NBC News. She was supposed to remain quarantined after returning from Libya and being exposed to a cameraman who had Ebola, but was seen getting takeout in a nearby restaurant. When asked to comment, Snyderman said, quote, "Kung Pao chicken cures Ebola." At least that's what Brian Williams told me. Oh, Nancy. Sean Penn made a quote green card remark regarding Birdman's director Inarritu at the Oscars. Amidst criticism, when asked to explain, he said he had a quote big F you to everybody, unquote, and explained it was just a joke. However, Inarritu was not laughing. He said, quote, "Since they found out I have a green card, the Obama administration decided to deport me." Poor Sean. Well, this ends this week's story. On a personal note, you warm emollient of lugubrious ooze, You saprophytic abortion of endless pudding. I love you. This is Insolence. By the way, I think Deluded and Stolochnaya go well together, don't you? Adieu. Well, Hans, this is the time you've all been waiting for. Our exclusive interview with Bubba Clinton live via Morsk Global Satellite, or Smutnik for short. So we will see if we can bring Bubba in by satellite. Hello, Bubba. Bubba, is that you?
I'm here, amigo, sipping a watermelon mojito and chomping a cow chip.
Yes, a cow chip.
I bet you French fellas don't have that over there across the pond.
Not really, not really. Well, can you tell us your take on the whole Hilary email kerfluffle?
Well, that thing's hotter than an old possum on a plate of crocodile fries, bro.
Perhaps so, but what do you make of all of this?
What do I make of it? I told my compadre Bill to make something of himself. Didn't do it. He's got a lot of gumption. Just nothing upstairs, if you know what I mean. Instead, he ended up doing that president thing and sticking a cigar up some intern's butt and smoking it. Why, he could have run a whorehouse in Vegas or joined the mafia or something.
Yes, well, Bubba, do you think anything criminal went on with these government emails?
Very well it could have, bro. You know that rod ham woman's more rod than a ham, if you ask me.
Well, what exactly do you mean by this?
Well, there's an old story, my friend, which goes something like this. If you can't shoot straight, better not pee on your mistress's navel. If you get my draft, senora. God, these mojitos are good. I think I'll have myself another one. On you.
Well, okay, but does that mean you think Hilary is guilty of something?
Guilty? Hell no. That doesn't mean she shouldn't be locked up for life. She's shiftier than a possum on a Ferris wheel in an Indiana snowstorm.
Well, I guess I'm still not entirely following you.
Well, let's put it this way. Ever get shot in the testicles?
No, I did not.
She has. That rod ham has more jangled jelly between her legs than a sumo wrestler on anabolic growth enhancers.
Well, you mean she's a lesbian?
Lesbian? Hell no, I like lesbians.
Well, what then are you talking about?
She's a transsexual, lesbian, homosexual, gay, pantsuited, sombrero-toting hombre, my friend. More than that, I could not tell you.
I see. Well, that has been very informative, Mr. Bubba.
It has been an absolute pleasure, dude. Though on a scale of 1 to 10, I doubt I could go much higher than 0.
Well, I am sorry to hear that.
Don't be. Adios and happy hunting, Senator.
Yes, well, you too.
Much obliged.
There you have it, my friends, our exclusive interview with Bubba Clinton, live via the Morsk Global Satellite, or Smotnik. Now, for the hearing impaired, I will relate to what Mr. Bubba said, since I am fluent in the sign language. Well, we have time for just a few Twitter mails from around the universe. Some of the respondents have changed their names slightly so as to remain anonymous. The first one is from an 8 Captain who writes, quote, "Every time I watch you on the Morsk feed, I drool a slimy ooze from my mouth onto my teats, which exude a grayish-brown lactation," unquote. Hashtag, please do me quick. Well, 8, I can only make the comment, you are far from alone in these sentiments. The next one is from a Real O'Biley who writes, quote, "You are everything that is wrong with our society, and if I ever happen to run into you in the gutter, I will stick my boot up your butt and wrench your testicles to a green pulverized powder," unquote. Well, Real, I appreciate such heartfelt comments. I can only respond by saying, lick my smelly hemorrhoidal rectum, you ignominious pissant. Finally, our last one comes from an Onan Cobrian, who writes, quote, "If cheese is just moldy milk, excuse me, that should not happen. Excuse me, again. That is completely irrelevant. Can't someone do something about this ridiculous ringing in the studio? This is totally unprofessional, please. Thank you." He writes, "If cheese is just moldy milk, why are you such a flatulent French douchebag? Hashtag, scissor your face." Well, Onan, I can only say, if the foo shits, eat it. Well, friends, this brings us to the end of Morsk Feed number 19. That is in silence. Friends, I bid you adieu. I love you. You are everything possible to me. You do everything make my world a little better. You are demented. Some of you are rather thugs who are demented. It just don't matter. I love you. Till next time, adieu. I'm going to turn it off. I said turn it off, you idiot. Must I do everything myself?